I'm an adult today. This is just bread. I didn't want to waste food. It's just a slice of bread. But yeah, I'm an adult today. It feels really weird because it doesn't really feel any different. And I think I expected it to feel different, but it just doesn't. And I think 18 is such a weird age because everyone just kind of colloquially decides that 18 is the age of maturity, the age that you're an adult. Why? What do I gain out of it? I can vote. Great. It's not an election year, and I don't really want to vote. Don't want to have that kind of responsibility. I can pay taxes, I guess. I could do that anyway if I had income, which I still don't, so that really doesn't affect me either. I could buy a gun, depending on the type. Why? I can go to war and die for my country. I mean, for some people that might be something that they've been waiting for, but not for me. So what do I really gain out of it? Like, I can't drink alcohol. So, I didn't get anything fun out of it. I feel like I only got more responsibility, and I didn't really gain anything that would be considered fun from becoming an adult. Because you're not truly an adult until you're 21. That's when, like, it's no holds barred, whatever. My driver's license is still vertical, so really has no effect on me. I don't know what I really gained from this, but I know that it's something that's considered weighty. It's that I'm not a kid anymore. And that's really scary. And that's... I've already had to... This is day one. For months, I've been planning this and trying to figure out, like, what happens next. They've already... The kids that I work with, the organization has said, hey, you have to do sexual harassment training because you're 18. I'm like, okay, I've worked with these kids since I was 14. I mean, I get the policy side of it, but also it's like, there's a 12-hour difference that makes me an adult, and that feels really weird. Trying to, like, get finances sorted, learn the world of finance, because for whatever reason, that's really closed off to people who are under 18. And then when you turn 18, it's, like, very thrown on you. It's very, like, finance, do it. Why? Why is that a secret? Why can't I make a bank account until I'm 18 without parental permission? Like, I don't want my parents managing my finances. And I think part of it is putting my childhood behind, because I do kind of have to do that, is I'm not a kid anymore. I have more responsibility now because I'm legally considered to be of age, or whatever term you would use for that. I think what I'm really scared of is the loss of my childhood. It's not that I'm stepping into this new world of adulthood that I'm scared of, it's that I'm leaving something else behind. I feel this sort of detachment from my friends that I've hung out with for so long that are, still considered high schoolers. And I'm not. I graduated 2 years ago. And now I'm an adult, so I feel like I'm gonna, I don't know, maybe I'll lose them? I don't know. Yeah, it's stressful. I don't like it. But that's life, I guess. I think change is one of the most, like, fundamental parts of the human experience. And yet it's something that we just are inherently scared of. Which I think speaks volumes, actually. Because, change is terrifying. Change is like, you're ripping this thing away from me, and you're giving me something else that might be better, but I don't know that. And I won't know that until I'm there. And then by the time I get there, it's like, but I have this nice thing, and now you want to rip it away from me again. Or maybe it wasn't a good thing. Maybe it was something bad, but you made the most out of that situation, and you take pride in, this is where I am now. And you don't want that taken away, because you think that it's going to take away some status symbol, or that it can only get worse, because sometimes it can. But change is so necessary. I don't know if it's necessary or it's inherent. It's kind of both in the way that the world works. Because you know what? The big ol' ball in the sky is going to keep turning. I don't know why I said in the sky. We're on the ball. That was a weird metaphor. But it's going to keep spinning. I don't know. I just feel like maybe I'm going to lose what I have because of this new moving forward. And there's nothing that I can do about that. I can just continue moving forward and hope for the best. But that not knowing is what scares me the most. Yeah, and maybe I'm mourning the stuff that I've missed out on. Because I didn't have, like, a normal high school experience. And I really wish that I did sometimes. I wish that I had spent more time focusing on the things that I wanted to do as opposed to focusing on academia. Because I think I was very... Well, no, that's not an I think. I was very driven by academics when I was in high school. And that's why I was able to finish early. Is because I grinded for 3 years straight. But in all of that, I didn't really have time to, spend as much time with friends as I would have liked to try out new hobbies. And now that I'm, like, in college, I am trying out those hobbies. But it doesn't feel the same, I guess, because, like, the skill level is different. Like, acting was a fever dream for years. It was like that thing over there that we're not going to touch, but we kind of secretly want to do, but we're not going to touch it. And so I never tried it. And then I got to college. Or no. Well, I was still in high school. I started doing voice work on here and on other platforms. And then, like, a year ago, I started getting into, like, theater and stage. Sorry, theater and screen. I can speak. Into theater and screen acting. And it's the greatest thing I've ever done. I can't foresee myself doing anything different. And I guess it means bigger things are coming because I have more responsibility, but also with that slightly more freedom in that I don't need a parent's permission to do everything. Why am I holding this like a cigarette? I can't smoke. I'm 18, not 21. Part of me would say that I want to go back, but I don't. I don't, because looking back, I'm in the best place in my life that I've been so far. But I'm doing a lot better now than I was 4 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever you want to consider it. Because I'm growing up, and that's not a bad thing, but it is scary. That's really all it is. So, yeah, I've punctured the heck out of this bread. I've just been fidgeting with it this whole video. It's weirdly satisfying, though, so I'm not mad. Anyways. Bye!